How y'all doing? And welcome. Moving a little fast, running a little late. Let me get my camera right. It's done turned fuzzy on me real quick. Thank y'all for joining me. I think we got a pretty good show. Let me get my light on. That's why I was doing that. Got a pretty good show for y'all today. We're going live. We're doing a 101 with Miss Jahstar. We're going to get to know Miss Jahstar in case you haven't met her. Might be some things that she want to tell you that you don't know. Or you're going to have the opportunity to ask her questions. So we're going to play a quick jam, and I'm going to bring on Miss Jahstar. I'm going to check the chat out in a second. Y'all sit tight. We'll be right back.
I am. Yeah. I sang and built the last year. Yeah. Put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most fold, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Ain't be in a rush trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
It take a lot to walk in my shoes, and I'm a proud dude. Keep weak niggas round you. You thinking that they proud of you, but secretly they down on you. You thinking that they there for you cause they hanging around you. Now think about it, where you was when they found you. The same boat that they was in, y'all was drowning. But I was built off a solid foundation. I was college bound Jason, I found that y'all hate me. I think they allergic to my greatness. I think it's sad how many participate. See the haters so blatant, they not strong, they won't make it. I got the heart of an ox, I can take it. They can't relate. How I was raised, I can't take a break. And I be catching all that shade, I can even taste it. My time valuable, I can't waste it. I'm built to last, pimping faces.
Put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most fold, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. I be in a rush trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
True story. This past year was a test for me. I had a lot of bullshit that was stressing me. For 9 months, I was living in my mama's house, sleeping on my mama's couch, wondering when I'ma bounce. My oldest daughter made me feel she ain't love me. Relationship had blatantly turned ugly. My old lady plus my other 2 kids, all in a sister crib with nowhere to live. How the hell we get to this, I don't know. Mama taking money from me all on the low. It's hard being a man when you're trying to provide, doing all that you can, but the stronger survive. Then I realized I was built for adversity. The real gon' relate, that's why Blake got a verse from me. Soon I got a phone call saying I've been approved. God say, pack your bags, get your family and move.
Ladies and gentlemen, controllers in the building with Body to Beat Global.
We are going nowhere, get used to me. Most fold, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. I be in a rush trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
My journey's been a long ride. All these potholes in the ground, you know I don't lie. You know the pressure that it brings when you're trying to spread your wings, but the weight make you don't fly. I done heard the birds chirping moonlight. I was from the curb in the noon fights. Niggas all broad in the daylight. We ain't bad niggas, we don't sleep right. Wake 'em up, neutral, they be sleeping on them. Them elevated thoughts that be leaking on them. See them trying to spread it like the vat, so instead of taking that, I can show you how to keep it dormant. I done been in wars with the devil. I can train you, it's nothing for me to help you. He don't want this foot up in his ass, cause he know I'm built to last. In the past, he just
put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folk, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. I be in a rush trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
Ladies and gentlemen, Body to Beat Global.
All right, that was Built to Last, which is on my latest album, Inspired 2. And salute to everybody that's supporting this album. I'm going to give you an update real soon on what you have done. Appreciate everybody listening to the project. I take it as you love it because the numbers are awesome. So I want to say thank you. But today ain't about that. It ain't about me. It's about the beautiful, the lovely, the peaceful, positive Miss Jahstar. Let's welcome Miss Jahstar to the building. What's going on, Miss
Greetings.
Jahstar? How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Hotep.
No problem. You
Hotep.
know,
Abarigani. I'm
had that.
giving you the greetings. Hotep. Abarigani. Salam alaikum. Shalom. Agape.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that's a lot of greetings. I need to write some of them down. I know shalom, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate you.
No doubt, no doubt. You are an interesting woman who have wisdom and knowledge, like my big sister Lorraine. So, I had to bring. I
Thank
want
you.
to know you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, and let the people know you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what it's about.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you.
because soon you will be uploading or going live from your new YouTube channel, correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So
I'm excited.
first thing I want to ask you though, what does Jahstar mean?
Jah meaning God. Star. I'm his star.
Okay,
Jahstar.
hey, as
My
simple as
name is
that.
actually Just Star Amethyst Moon Peace.
Okay,
Amethyst is for purity, and it's also the amethyst stone, which is purple. Purple. And yes, so moon is because I was born at night and I was born on a full moon, and because my life is full of peace.
hey, is that have anything to do with some type of maybe religion or anything like that? Like,
Yes, actually,
okay,
it was like um, I didn't want to use my the name that was given to me because I felt as though I'm my own person. And that's the reason why I prayed on it to my ancestors. And when I woke up, I just started writing, and that's what came out.
okay. Interesting. All
So,
right. So, of course, what brought you to YouTube before you even started even beginning to fathom of doing the page? What is there a sector of YouTube that you was interested in when you first came here?
yes.
Section you can tell us about it if you like. If you like.
Yes, yes, of course. The sector I was actually into was Christian hip hop.
Oh,
So I have a lot of Christian hip hop, and I have a lot of, you know, into a lot of metaphysics and listening to a lot of different vibrations that, where I sleep and when I have, you have different vibrations starting at like the 432, and then you move up on your vibrations in order to become one with the most high, and you open up your third eye.
okay. I remember you saying something like that to me on I can't remember, but you said something like that to me. I didn't know what you was talking about, the numbers and the vibration. Like, Well,
Yes.
1 + 1 is 2. I mean, where we trying to go with this? I'm joking. Yeah,
Oh, of course. Yeah. So actually, so yeah, so it brought me, and I started listening to um, hip hop, um, the Christian hip hop, and then I was like, okay, and then I wanted to look for more and more and more, and then it's funny because I had listened to you years ago.
really.
Yes. Hmm.
Wow. That's
Actually, it was during the Kanika Jenkins.
oh yeah. That's years ago. Back in 17.
Exactly. Okay,
Wow.
exactly. And so I had liked, some of your songs. And so then later on I came back to see if your genre has changed any. And it had. And it just pulled me in. And so, I was like, wow, So I play, your music a lot because it affects me in a certain way, as far as the lyrics. And when I say you have bars, you have bars. I don't know if other people know what that means, but you have bars on top of beats. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the words because the words bring out the expression of your music.
Yes.
And so I get excited when I hear it because these are your thoughts and everything that you're putting down on paper and allowing everyone in the world to see your vision and your view, So, yeah, that's why I love, gospel hip hop because it's positive. It lifts up your vibrations and you don't have to worry about hearing this word or that word because all you know is in the glory. And when you're in the glory of the Most High, you don't want to hear anything that's going to bring you down, So that's why, I came to the genre. And then I started following true crime.
Yeah.
And yes, and I also knew you from John Q, you know.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
yeah.
You're the same
So
sections I be in.
yes, so yes, it's like I never, I was just minding my own business, but I was just like looking, like okay, and yeah, so how I got here was just by I guess interacting with and communicating with the right people, I guess. Um, I'm glad that I'm very fortunate to have a conversation one on one with you because you're a very intelligent man and it's very pleasing to have someone on the same level that you can talk to,
Right.
and listen to, and you when you have your cousins on, I love it. I don't say anything. I just like to sit back and laugh, and enjoy the conversation. I feel like I'm a part of the family, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. That's what it is. That's what this is a place of peace, and I consider the people in the chat not subs. That's family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the type of environment I try to create here. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
On
Yes.
my channel. So I appreciate it. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yes, I do, definitely. There's a lot of different components to myself. You know, um, you have any particular questions you would like to ask?
Yeah, I got a few of them. I come prepared now. That's one
All
thing I
right
know.
now.
If you don't have preparation, you're gonna have a piss poor performance. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Hello, boom. There you go.
so I know where you're from, but would you like to tell the
Yes.
people here in the chat where you're from? Some of me already know, but there's some that don't.
Yeah. Well, I'm a native. I'm a native of California, San Diego, and born and raised. So it's not just Caucasians. You have, voila.
Oh, trust me, I know a lot of us that live in San Diego. So, but
Yes.
have you
Yes.
ever lived in any other place besides California?
Yes, I lived in Vegas for a
Vegas,
short
okay.
period of time. Well, I grew up there somewhat, visiting my grandparents in the summertime. So, yeah.
Okay, so you like to tell the people that's watching what should they expect from your YouTube channel? What kind of content will you be putting out if you want to
Well,
share?
thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. The content that I'm intentionally trying my best and, hopes of, the Most High working with me and through me, my experiences in life, I would like to also share those with other people during a meditation state of mind where you will be able to relax, go to a higher vibration, and within that vibration, be able to tap into oneself and be able to communicate that with other people and like-minded people. And so if you're not feeling good and you're going through traumatic problems, you have someone that's there for you, not to dictate to you, but to understand you, to want to be there for you, not just say one thing and then run and go tell everybody else. No, we're all here. So let's talk about it. So that's my goal. My purpose is to uplift our young women, our young men, and to continue to know that it takes a village.
Wow.
And me being a queen, I'm part of that village and I hold myself accountable.
Let me ask you this:
Yes.
do you believe? I know you believe in the Most High. These are conversations I
Yes.
have with my homie Neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but do you believe in the devil or Satan or those demon spirits being able to use someone not knowingly to attack someone purposely with of course ill will intentions? Because the only reason I asked that question because my grandma used to always say, "Don't let the devil use you," and I didn't know what that meant when I was a kid.
Yes.
You will
Yes.
see some of the
I do.
most good-hearted people do the dirtiest things to other people. Do you believe in that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Is is
When
that
you
a
open up, pardon me.
is that a part? Because I think I was talking to Lorraine the other day about somebody I was talking to, and I was asking like, because karma, you believe in karma, right?
Yes.
So I think we were talking about, you know, some things that happen to people is their karma, but the people that are being used to give them that karma,
Mm-hmm.
it just makes you
The
wonder.
people that,
Go ahead, go ahead.
well, basically, karma is not for you to see. See, when karma comes around, karma, she does her thing. She doesn't make an announcement to the person that has been injured or hurt, by someone else. Karma is the universe, giving back to what you put into it. So if your intentions are to hurt someone, yes, you're definitely going to get that back in tenfold. And the devil, yes, can definitely, those demonic entities are can be transferable. So you can have a conversation with someone and actually walk away and feel like, why do I feel like this? And then you have an attitude or you get angry or the slightest thing rubs you the wrong way. Then you're like, wait a minute, this ain't me. That's because you someone else's energy attached to you.
That's what I want. Yeah, because I've
Have you ever
noticed.
watched the movie Fallen
No, no.
with Denzel Washington? It's an old movie, and it's about that where the demon spirit will brush by you, touch your arm or something, and will go into your body.
Uh,
That's why it's plenty of transference of energy that crosses one another. That's why you have, when people are intimate, they try to complete a deity, but it's actually supposed to be a soul tie.
I was just gonna ask you
And
about
what
that.
they're
I was just gonna
um,
ask you about that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and, and what people don't understand that a soul tie can be detrimental because it is a soul, your soul, you only have one. So when you're connected with someone else and you deceive that person, that soul tie is broken and that other person is confused and not understanding why. But then they don't understand that you allowed a demonic spirit to come into a good relationship, and because of any type of doubt, any type of fear of evidence appearing real. Okay? Fear. Any
I know
type of
about that.
fear. the devil will prey on, the demonic spirits will prey on. So when you have any type of, feeling of that you can do whatever and you don't need the blessings of the Most High, you are definitely a spawn of Satan.
Wow. And I understand why you said that. I definitely do. Yeah, I just wonder, like, you as a human, you have no
Yes.
control of that, do you?
No.
Like, yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
No.
That's
No.
crazy. But we
Because
gonna,
I believe that I am a spiritual being living a human experience. When I leave here, my spirit will go back to the Most High. So right now, I'm just having a human experience. Why are you looking around? You feel your mama?
I just talked. I just talked to somebody about that.
Excuse me?
I swear to God, I just talked to somebody about that. I can't remember who it was. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I just talked to somebody about that. Say, because I didn't. I said you are neutral. That's who I talked to. I wish New was in here. I just
Well,
talked to Neutral about that.
you know what that means. That means that the frequency has changed. And what our frequencies have changed to, and a lot of people see it but don't understand it. You see how there's a lot more death going on, and a lot of spiritual warfare is going on. But when you raise your vibrations, you can oversee it. So you can look down on it and then you can know what's going on. But when you're in the thick of it, you can't. So when you raise your vibrations, that helps you. That brings you to a more peaceful state of mind, the clarity and the self love and self respect that you have for the Most High shines through you and radiates to everyone else.
You're getting a
So,
lot of love in this chat. Everybody is speaking
oh,
to
thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Peace and blessings.
Appreciate you, Shay, for
Yes.
dropping her link.
Thank you.
They loving the your wisdom, like I do. I
Oh,
love to
thank
learn.
you.
That's one thing I love to learn.
Thank you.
Lady
So
Love,
do
she's
I.
agreeing with you. April say Jahstar
Mwah, mwah,
speak.
mwah, mwah. Thank
I
you.
guess
Thank you.
I say. Did I pronounce that right? AS. I messed
Ashe.
it up.
Ashe.
Tracy, she said
Yes.
that's why you don't get into another relationship until you're healed for months or years,
Exactly.
but you still have the
Well,
time.
let's speak on that. Can we address
Go
that?
have at it.
Okay.
It's your day.
Okay. And you are absolutely correct, Sister Tracy. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you. And let me tell you, that's exactly what I'm trying to get people to understand is that you have to start with self, and self meaning self esteem. Self care is what my shirt says.
Okay, okay.
So you start off with self care. And when you have self love and self care and you maintain it and you manage it, there's nothing that can go wrong. You're definitely going to be able to love and love openly. And with that, yeah, Tracy, you can't love someone when you're broken. Broken people hurt people.
Yep, I just heard that recently. Hurt people, and that's true. That's
Yes.
true. Um,
So you have
yeah,
to be very careful, especially when people bring their representatives. And I don't deal with representatives. That's why I give out applications.
hold on.
You
Break
know what
that
I'm
down for
saying?
me.
Let me break it
Break that
down
down.
to
You
you.
say when they send their representatives, who they representatives are?
Okay, the representative is the man that shows up that is not who he really is. That's his representative. Yes.
Okay.
So when I say I take applications, that means that the representative will fill out the application. But when the man comes, he has to come as the man.
Right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So you
Oh
can't
man.
hide. You can't hide who you are for long periods of time.
Man,
it's gonna come out.
absolutely.
You know.
That's true. April say, Jahstar, I totally relate. Gratitude. Salute to
Thank
Miss
you. Ashe.
April.
Ashe.
I had a good
Thank you,
conversation.
April.
She's a very deep person and got a heart of gold. Salute to Miss April.
Yes, Miss April. April Smith, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, we
Correct. My
was missing
former
for a
love of the
while.
month.
Okay. I said the one that we were missing for a minute.
Yes, she has
Okay, I'm
lost.
glad to see that she's back. I greeted her back when she came back, definitely. It's wonderful to have you back, sweetie.
You mind if we take a little quick music break?
Of course. Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll be right back. We got Miss Jahstar dropping jewels. Y'all sit tight. Don't go nowhere.
Bam.
With another one.
None of these niggas, they tend to be telling the truth. When they step in the booth, I can show you the proof. How did these niggas get loose? It's time to make them call the truth. Take a walk on my shoe. If I'm talking to you, then take your ass out of the booth. I'm trying to bring back the truth and take your neck out of the noose. So watch how I move. I will not be for the fool. I'm about teaching you dudes. Trying to see me improve. I don't just speak in the booth. I'm about leaking the truth. There ain't no reason to lose. I keep me a two. So why would a nigga be rude? You see what they say on the news. You see what they say that we do. I do not approve. We gotta stay in the loop. They come in the bathroom, boys want us to move. We cannot be done. We know they wanna shoot, and they do not want us to come as a crew. Cause we will end up making them make a move. I do what I mean and I mean what I do. I'm taking control and I'm making it new. When I look in the mirror, I know who is who. About you, can you say that with the truth? I'm taking control. That's the type of shit I'm on. They can tell me that I'm wrong, but this the type of shit I'm on. This the country that I roam, and I will roam this bitch alone. Fuck a right or fuck a wrong. I'm just fighting for my home. It's about time that we ride. We fight. Fuck a right or fuck a wrong. I'm just fighting for my home. It's how we ride or we die. We fight. They can tell me that I'm wrong, but this the type of shit I'm on.
This the type of shit I'm on. Switching lanes in a row. Hold up, hey, wait up, let me take control. Don't make my nigga fucking up the pole. Take what you want, but can't take my soul. So close to God, I am the Holy Ghost. Don't make me blow this bitch up like a nose. Sick of this shit like I got a cold. In this cold world, I live by a code. Even if I'm on the globe alone, I'ma keep going until I'm gone. Ain't no stopping when I get in my zone. If we ain't tripping, it's just time to listen. Cause they don't really be listening to the shit they was spitting. God gave us a gift, so this the gift we giving. Can't give you all of it, we trying to split it. Hold up, give me your second, hold up and give me your minute. My nigga started a business to get a better position. He in a better position. My nigga working at the garage like a building. And all the motherfucker that was with him through the mission. Don't see no competition, they ain't fucking with these niggas. If you ain't been fucking with us, niggas don't come fucking with us. And they wonder why a nigga don't see him like Stevie. Cause we been trying to preach it to niggas like TD. Take control, turn them off like a TV.
I'm taking control, that's the type of shit I'm on. They can tell me that I'm wrong, but this the type of shit I'm on. This the country that I roam, and I will roam this bitch alone. Fuck a right or fuck a wrong, I'm just fighting for my home. It's about time that we ride. We fight. Fuck a right or fuck a wrong, I'm just fighting for my home. It's how we ride or we die. We fight. They can tell me that I'm wrong, but this the type of shit I'm on. Tell me that I'm wrong, but this the type of shit I'm on.
Hello?
Hit my mute button. I thought I hit it again, but I guess I hit it too many times. But yeah, that was
I love
another
that
jam
song.
off of Inspired too. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Taking Control, featuring Crucial K.
Yes.
That's one of my jams. April and that dropping the lyrics. She listened to the words. That's one thing about April. She listened to the words. But
Yes.
yeah, that brings me to a question for you. What is your thoughts on the state of the Black community where we came from, let's say 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know you know what I'm talking about, to now. Well, I mean, do you see any changes, either for the good, for the worse? What's your thoughts about what's going on in our community?
Oh, Lord. In our community, I'm just going to keep it real. We have been infiltrated in our communities, and we have been stripped of our land, stripped of our identity, stripped of everything, and then expected, from everyone else to make nothing out of something. But we always do make something out of nothing, you
Right.
know? We always do. You might have some rice and maybe some salt or, some peas or something. You got a meal. You know what I'm
That's
saying? You make do, and within our communities right now, there the devil is taking over. The demonic forces due to honestly the low vibrations. People are not raising their vibrations. And in a lot of music, the vibrations are low, which brings you to the lower nature of yourself, more like bestiality.
Say that again.
You're more of a bestiality, meaning certain music will turn your body, your mind, your soul into a beast. And meaning not in a good way. That means you go into the community and you terrorize people, you kill people. That's not right. It used to be back in the day, women and children were off limits. Old people were off limits. You went for who you were supposed to be going with. What happened to knuckle up? You know what I, you know what I mean? What happened to knuckle
Yeah,
up?
yeah. Cowards.
You
It's a bunch of
know,
cowards in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um,
You know,
and we talk about disconnects. Me and my cousins always talk about it. I don't talk about it with a lot of people here on my lives, and I think we're searching for it. Like, what happened? Why did things change? I don't really think I got a solid answer yet. I don't. Some people done gave their
well,
opinion on it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
like I said, we were infiltrated as far as having our own, the NAACP infiltration. They're supposed to be helping us. They don't help us. They're just a name with black faces, in my opinion, because all this going on in the world and we're not getting any help. We're helping ourselves. The reason why we're only able to help ourselves is because of the Most High.
Right.
Because either we would have given up. You know, we've marched, we cried, bloodshed, and tears. I'm a more like a Khalid Muhammad. You know, um, I'm done talking.
Hmm. Hmm.
Stay on code.
Right. Right. Gotcha.
So,
When you speak on the vibrations, and you said that vibrations are low, and I know you say that can happen from listening to the wrong music. How do you
yes,
rise your vibrations besides actually maybe listening to some more positive music? Is there any other way you can raise those vibrations?
definitely. You can raise by listening to different meditation vibrations. You also can raise it by making your own vibrations. You can take a crystal bowl and you take a wooden and go around it, and it makes a pitch sound. And when you're hearing that sound, that's giving you your vibrations, inner vibration. You understand?
You know what that sound like? It
It
sound
goes
like
in, right. And you can't hear it like the rest, like you would hear me and you talk. It's the vibration that's going over it. Even when you do your hands like this, you can feel the vibration of your own energy. We're made of energy and vibrations. So if you don't raise your mind, your thought, and your soul, you're going to be at the bottom, which is, to me, bestiality, where you're living as a beast and not as the Most High.
so.
This is a temporary place we're in.
Absolutely, yeah. This I said that in a song of mine on one of my albums. I said, This is not my home. I'm just here temporarily." You know what I'm saying? I'm
Exactly.
trying to go with the
Mm-hmm.
king. You know what I'm saying? So I
Ex-
understand that.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
You ever seen that movie? I cannot think of the name of it. Somebody in here, the people who was running that spoon inside that teacup. You ever seen that movie? Anybody in
Oh,
the chat? I remember that. Put it in the chat for
get
me,
out.
please.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
Is that it? Was
Hmm.
those vibrations? Because that shit fucked his head up.
Yes, it was. Those were vibrations. Those were vibrations. Those were vibrations that hypnotized his inner being.
All right, we
That's
got
how
our
you get
first.
hypnotized.
You believe? I'm gonna
What did
get
I
to that in
say?
a second. That's another question right there. But we got a question for you. Just let everybody know. We welcome questions from Miss Jahstar.
Yes.
April said, "What's your favorite vibrational food, if I may ask?"
Yes. And let me see. I'm looking in my garden, and I can honestly say all foods because I'm a vegan. So everything I grow, I eat.
Wow, you got your own garden, huh?
Yes, I do.
Wow, that's dope.
Yep. Hmm.
That beautiful damn weather in California, man. It is been raining for the last 3 days here in Georgia, at least in Brunswick.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you
that's beautiful
see I'm
weather.
underneath my little, yeah, thank
Is,
you.
is that
You
like
see
a
I'm
little
a tent
purple
here.
tent?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Doing good with your
Yeah, it's
outfit.
purple. Hmm.
Let's see what else we got in the chat
Yes.
before I go to my next question. Um, what's going on, Cuzzo? Street Doctor in the building. Appreciate you, bro, for sliding through. Um,
Thank you. Thank
Tracy
you.
says, also we should go on the grass. Let me put it on the screen real quick. We should go on the grass or sand barefoot and do grounding. That's something I don't know about. You know what you mean?
Yes. 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 I
What's the
also hug
purpose?
trees to connect with the universe, to connect your body back to the earth. It's a connection with Mother Earth. You know, you walk barefoot in the grass, in the sand, in the water, hug trees because they're giving us the oxygen we need.
Right.
Hmm.
I'll teach you. Hey, I'm learning something today. I'm learning something today. Miss April said, I want my
Yes.
own garden too. She said she's working on her own garden as well. All right.
Congratulations. And it will come up beautifully.
Yeah, Miss Lady Love said, Cali is beautiful. I'm jealous. I want that type of
Oh,
weather. you know,
yes. Well,
I,
don't.
I, our weather here, it's that angry heat. It's so humid
Oh,
here in Georgia. Like, I think, like in 2006 was probably the worst year when it comes to murders. You know what I'm saying? Brunswick is small.
mm,
It was
right.
so hot that year. I'm talking about like the heat index was like 106 and 108,
Oh,
and
and it was
people
humid.
humid,
How could you
humid.
breathe?
Man, it was so hot. It was so hot. Like we had the most. I think we had like 18 deaths. That never happens here in Brunswick in
Wow.
1 year. In 1 year, and it's murders,
Wow.
not just deaths, murders.
Murders.
I just felt like it
Wow.
had to come from how like people were just aggravated. They walk outside, the heat just slap their ass in their damn face, and you just get angry. I don't know. It
But you
was just
know what I don't understand about that? See,
uh-oh. You done froze on me.
it
Oh, is you there?
I don't understand it know about anyway there. So talk about the yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you had froze for a second. That we got a lag
Oh,
too.
okay. Because my sister had called long distance. Okay. Are we
Oh,
back?
okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
You can
What was the
finish. I'm
question?
sorry because I missed everything you said.
Oh, about the weather, and I was saying about HARP, and and CERN, and they have. I do a lot of investigating. The weather and things are done intentionally to different states to flood out certain areas and to make people act a certain way. It's scripted.
Let me ask you this. This is another question, and I know this is another topic me and my homie talk about. I mean, we talk about deep things. I
Yeah.
can't remember. I can't remember the actual name. I want to say he said it's a heart machine, if I'm not mistaken. Do you believe that there's actually a machine that's out there that can actually change the weather when it wants to, like create a tornado, create a hurricane? Seriously,
You
I mean,
okay?
tell me
Well,
about
let
this.
me. Yes, it's called HARP. That's. I was just saying. Yes, they create the weather and everything. Yes, definitely. I've
What
seen
kind of shit
videos.
is that?
It's
Wow,
true.
that's crazy. That's
It's
crazy.
true. Yes, it's true. And the reason why this year has been, and we're not so far into the year that there's all these deaths and everything going on, correct? Within the last, soon as we hit the 2020, right?
Hmm.
The year 2020, the portal was open. Nobody's talking about that. There's a dimensional portal that has been opened. And they said, anyway, there was a video that was out in Russia, and they showed something going into the water, and they said that it was um, a missile. It wasn't a missile. It came out of. It wasn't a missile. That's when we started having all these problems and stuff like that. That's what.
Mm.
Anyway, yes, there. It's very deep. You know what I'm saying? It's very deep. People are not just disappearing just to disappear. You know, tell you the truth, there is people there. We're not the only ones on this planet, period. And
Yeah.
if you think about it, if you're a carnivore, a person that eats meat, and there's an let's say a space alien, they see you eating meat, they eat you. But if they see me eating vegetables, they're going to eat vegetables. The reason being is one is a living, breathing organism, heart, lungs, can produce children. Plants produce other plants, but it's not carnivorous. It's not flesh. I believe, in my opinion, that our government has had an agreement with some people for a very long time that has they have to give a certain amount of the population in order for there'll be intergalactic peace. Let's just put it like that.
Wow. Wow. You went super deep just then. I mean, a lot of people say there's other living beings uh on this plate. I'm on this earth. Then you got people that feel like they're Mars, Saturn, all them other places. But I, to me, I just never went that deep into that type of stuff because it's like it's far out of my mind. But what you just said, now you got me wanting to know. So I'm definitely gonna look into
Hmm.
that. Most definitely.
Well, I
Most
mean, the
definitely.
facts are there. The facts are there, and you can't dispute facts. I mean, you can go all the way back to um, the Kennedys, and even further back to was it Roosevelt, where they were making these deals with,
Hmm.
as they don't want they come from different places. They learn our language in order to communicate
Hmm.
for their needs.
Right. Right.
They don't. They okay. Back in the day, I don't know if you remember the movie K. It was a series, and it was called K, and they were these people who walked around looking like people, but they had lizard tongues, their eyes would slit and
Nah,
everything. And okay,
no.
what was a show that was on a long time ago, that it was getting people ready to see certain things? See, nothing happens, by a happenstance. It doesn't happen like that, or a coincidence. Everything has a reason. Like I always say, a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So there's a reason and a season for everything. And it's really deep. And if you're not staying prayed up, you know, you never know.
Absolutely. I pray every day. Miss Lee, I
Yes.
got a question for you. She said, "What does it mean
Yes.
when you're allergic to pollen? All the trees, etc." She says she loves grounding, but it don't love her. Is that a sign of anything like
Oh,
that?
yes. It's a sign that she has, what is it? She has problems with her sinuses. And when she has problems with her sinuses, all she needs to use is Himalayan sea salt and water, and and then it dries up and she'll be fine.
Wow. Hope you heard that, Miss Leanne. Uh, Harley 13 asks, is there certain noon phases you prefer? See, y'all must be know about this stuff in the chat. I hear y'all. I'm
Is
high.
there,
Is there
yes,
certain moon phases, yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
that you
Um,
prefer?
yes, like I like the new moon. I like the new moon because it's forever changing. The red moon, not so much, because that's a demonic deity. I don't mess around with that. That's when a lot of people do a whole lot of witchcraft and voodoo, and judo and some more stuff. Yeah, that's when they do their spells and stuff at that particular time.
Okay. Do you believe in voodoo?
Yes, it is. It's a big thing. Yep, harp.
Oh, shit. Okay.
hmm
That's news
Every
to
a lot of
me.
people know. Yeah.
I thought like it was like, people actually practicing, this type of stuff. I thought harp was a machine.
It is a machine.
So what about voodoo?
That's a different vibration of a machine.
Gotcha. Okay. I get where you're going at now. Okay. Hey, listen, I'm gonna ask questions if I don't understand.
Yes.
Ain't no
Yes.
such thing as a dumb question because if I don't understand, I'm gonna ask.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. hmm
Uh, Professor Cupcake say angels don't play this harp. Oh, never mind. I guess that's a song. Oh, no, that's a book. Excuse me.
hmm
By Nick Burgich is the primary book on the subject. Read it.
Right.
She read it 13 years ago. Okay. Sorry about that. I messed that all
hmm
up.
Yeah. Yeah. The angels don't play with that because they're messing with Mother Nature. They're messing with the true nature of our balance in our universe here. That's the reason why the angels are here to protect us from demonic deities. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ms. V say thanks to the military harp. Yeah, and when I was talking to New about it, he said go look it up. Cause I said I don't believe no shit like that, man. Then I went
Yeah.
and looked it up, and all I kept saying was military, 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 military. So
Yes.
to me, that definitely tells me it has something to do with the goddamn government that who created
Yes.
this, man.
And it's and you're absolutely right. And because the military moves into everybody's territory, they change everybody's weather. That's why certain places have droughts when they shouldn't be having droughts. They're starving people on purpose. hmm
Let's see here. Leanne said I got so much I can tell you about that. Remember the Joplin Missouri tornado? I got things that happened before that, and it still happens. I didn't hear about that.
Mm,
I have to look into it. Um,
wow. Yes.
this is very very informative. And she said, hold on. She said nobody wants to talk about that. She was talking about what you said. April said facts,
Right.
but nobody wants to
Right.
talk about that. You know, a lot of people, and I gotta say, I was one of those people who, when they don't understand or don't make sense, they stay away from it. And I try to change that about myself, because you know how when we grow up, they tell you about Santa Claus, they tell you about the Easter Bunny, and when you grow up, you start to see the real meaning of these holidays, and it messes with your mind. But you enjoyed life as a kid, believing in those things, and now that you know the reality in it, you don't want your kid to even take that route and believing in that mess. I don't want to take it away from them, but
oh no. Well, can I speak on that?
Sure,
My children don't no. It was never no Santa Claus, none of that. No, we didn't celebrate any of that. Those are pagan holidays.
right.
We celebrate what your mama want to celebrate. Today's Friday. Woo! Let's have some popcorn. Hello. You ain't gonna make me celebrate somebody else. Yeah, so
Wow.
my children at very young ages, I homeschooled them. They went to the school of the University of Future Rulers, which is a Muslim school. Hello, somebody.
Are you,
Okay.
are you
So
Muslim?
I have my ex and my Muhammad,
Well, you know, I don't know your last name, so I
but
didn't
I'm a
know.
spiritual. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's funny because you know I have my ex, from Minister Farrakhan, and I have my Muhammad from Minister Farrakhan. I
Oh,
was
geez.
given both. Yes.
Hey, I don't know how
I
that
am an
works.
MGT Muslim Girls in Training, Mosque number 8, SD.
So you actually have to earn those names, or I'm,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
I didn't know that. I did not
Yes,
know
yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You will be an ex forever until you are worthy enough to get the last name Muhammad. Mhm.
Wow, wow! I just learned something new there.
I right, and I'm in the book. I'm in the book.
I just dropped the link in the chat. Uh, Miss Lorraine, if
So
you want to come up here, because she's actually a Muhammad.
I know.
I don't know.
I was
That's
talking to her
new.
in the chat. Yes, and I was like, MGT. I was talking to her one time in chat. Yes, and I
Wow.
was asking her which mosque she was from. Yes. You know, um, I did a couple of fashion shows when Minister Farrakhan came to San Diego and in Los Angeles for the minister, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan. I've also served him at events. So, yes. Hmm.
Okay, April said 444 on the clock. When you said that, it means the end of one phase of life and the beginning of another.
Of another. Amen.
Jesus, hey man, this is awesome. I appreciate you for coming up here and blessing definitely myself, because it seems like a lot of people in this chat understand what you're talking about, and I
Thank
guess
you.
that's what other people study, and it sounds
Yes.
very interesting. I feel
Well,
lost like a mother.
you're not lost. You're not lost. You're right in the thick of it. And everybody's telling you. So you know what that means. Your mama said pay attention.
Yep, she sure did. We're gonna take another
Mm-hmm.
break. We got Miss Jahstar in the building. Y'all sit tight, man. I dropped the link. If you want to come up here and talk with Miss Jahstar, feel free. Or you can continue to drop your questions and your comments in the chat. We'll be right back.
This is part of the big global, baby. Can't take back my mistakes. I can only move forward. Can't undo what's been done, cause it's done. Don't judge me on my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am. Don't judge me for my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am.
Don't you judge me, never do that. You should've knew that. Send a shot, I'm sending two back. The vest is going through that. Now these sticky situations had me stuck like a glue trap. I'm like, why would you do that? I promised them a true fact. Now who that? Acting all new black, like they would never do that. Keep it real, pimp, and tell me where the truth at. If you make mistakes, then learn from them. You don't gotta burn from them. When they wanna judge, swerve on them. Flip a bird, homie. They got some nerve, though. I got a couple words for them. I made it out the hood, pimpin'. I live in the birds, homie. Niggas don't act right, they judge you by your past life. And it don't really matter, got my bag right.
Can't take back my mistakes, I can only move forward. Can't undo what's been done, cause it's done. Don't judge me on my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am. Don't judge me for my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am.
Now if you're living in the past and this way you stay, I'm trying to make a new path for some better days. And all my old ways, I put them with the throwaways. And if you're living for the day, the problems go away. I'm trying to reach the golden gate, and that's what motivate. Cause you would never know the day, so focus on your play. Should never try to eliminate, pimp and try to demonstrate. Remember how the winners at it, trying to put it into play. No, my mistakes were never made, the shit you gotta face. Just never fold or never break, I promise you'll be straight. But you can never run from fate, on God you won't be late. Don't let a hater hate, it's okay because you here today.
Can't take back my mistakes, I can only move forward. Can't undo what's been done, cause it's done. Don't judge me on my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am. Don't judge me for my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am. I take each day as it comes. I keep looking forward. I won't dwell on the mistakes from the past. You shouldn't have done. Oh. Can't take back my mistakes. I can only move forward. Can't undo what's been done, cause it's done.
Let's go.
Don't judge me on my past life.
Oh, yeah.
Don't judge me for my past problems.
Oh, yeah.
Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am. Don't judge me for my past life. Don't judge me for my past problems. Don't judge me for the past struggles. Love me for who I am. Love me for who I am.
Judge me
All
for
right.
don't judge me for my past life.
I see you,
Hey,
man. Give me 1 second, man. I just want to just bring this. I appreciate it. That's my jam right there. Matter of fact, I bring you
me
in.
too.
We got Miss Leanne in the building. First time
Hello,
ever.
hello.
Hey,
How you doing, Miss
Hi,
Leanne?
hello,
good.
darling.
How you doing?
Hello, hello.
I just want to real quick before we I let you speak. I just want to acknowledge somebody that's special to me as well, and she appreciates what you're saying right now, Miss Jahstar. Y'all might not know her. That's okay. I know her. Now's Oracle. She said, greetings and blessings, Queen. I say, if I said that right, I hope I did. She said, awesome topic. Correct. Many are not aware of the portal opening. Impact of that on this world age is tremendous. All the signs are there. She also followed up and said, here, thank you so much, my sister. I truly appreciate people on the earth, so-called people on the earth, walking around in what appears to be human as well as interdimensional
Dimensional.
on interstellar.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I just wanted to read that because I know her, and
Thank
she's
you.
another woman of wisdom. So I appreciate her for being here as well.
Thank you. I appreciate her as well.
I'm sorry. I guess we got a
Hi.
lag. I thought I was talking. Hey, how you doing, Leanne?
I'm good. I just had to come up and because you start talking about harp, right? And I live in Missouri. I live in between Kansas City and Joplin. But in 2012, they had the what was it, like 5, the worst category tornado you can get. And about 4 to 5 years prior to that, I started hearing what sounded like a jet, like airplane. Because I used to live by KCI, so I know what an airplane sounds like. And this was like kind of like a jet, but it would go in different directions, like that aircrafts aren't able to do. And in the days leading, so that went on for a long time, and it would happen a lot of times when nobody else could hear it. And I finally got my family to hear it at different times. But then right before the Joplin tornado, there was a buildup of clouds, and there was literally, it looked like a tornado to me, but it wasn't moving, it wasn't rotating, it was just sitting in the park and like catty corner from my house. And I was driving from the gas station isn't that far, but I was giving somebody a ride and back to my house, and I was like, what do we do? It's not moving, it's not rotating, it's just sitting there on the ground. And it was a time period where that was before the tornado, and the clouds and everything was just insane. And since then, I've got my family to hear the times where it comes through, and they're like, they don't know what it is either. You know, one particular time it blew my transformer in the backyard. I lost all connection on my cell phone. Like, I didn't have data or anything, so I couldn't call like City Hall to like be like, you know, can you come out and, you know, get this fixed. And that was the time it was really quiet in the house because everything was shut off, and my nephew was getting ready to go to work. Well, when he went off to work, I was by myself, and it was really quiet. I live where it's like in the middle of the country, and so there's like Amish and stuff. I don't know if you've ever heard of like horses coming up. It sounded like that when they drive their buggies, and it was that jet sound. Right before that, the thing in the backyard blew, and then I started hearing that sound. And when my nephew left, it was really quiet, and it was still, it had disappeared. And then I heard a plane, a jet, whatever you call it. It had to be military because it went by so fast. I know that was what that was. It went by so fast. I've been, my grandpa was in the military. I mean, I just know that's what that was. But like, it makes you feel a little bit crazy because when I tried telling people about it, they're like, they don't know what you're talking about. And I was coming out of Target, Joplin, with my niece because she goes to college down there, and the same thing, rain and clouds, and everything was rolling up, and everybody was acting like it was like normal, right? And we walked out of Target, and we had this abnormal experience in there. It was like we lost time. And then I said, Des, do you hear it? Desiree, Des for short. I said, do you hear that that sound? That's that airplane, that jet sound. And everybody was just going about their business like it was normal. Nobody would even like, you know, it did like it was just normal. And meanwhile, you've got these clouds and these different things, you know, coming in. It just seems like it is really, I mean, there's a lot more. But it's just timed with, I know it sounds kind of crazy because like I would tell my mom, I was like, Mom, listen, what is that? Because the planes don't fly overhead like for that long. they don't hover,
Right.
and then go side to side, you know. They do. And then I turned the TV off for her because she was listening to it really loud, and she's like, at first she wanted to ignore it, and she kept wanting to ignore it, and I was like, no, you have to listen to this. And she finally got her Bible out and started reading it because she was just like so disturbed by it because it wasn't a natural movement. And I do know that that's the radio, that could be the radio, like a similar thing of radio frequency. What do you call it? When you're in a submarine and you're underwater and they send, when they talk on the radio. And so they have to send certain things out. Frequencies.
Signals?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's the
Yes.
same with the cell phone towers, as they kind of do the same thing to kind of check to tweak things on it. But it heats the environment and does things to our environment, and that's so they can change the clouds to hide our airplanes too. So like that, it's used for our military to use in other countries, but they also do it for us. And I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. And I don't know how people don't know it can't change your vibrational, like how that could be healthy. You know what I mean? Because that sound, that level of it affects things, you know. So
I appreciate you sharing that with us. You got a
sorry,
response?
that's all I had to say.
No, that's good. You're good. I
Yes.
just want to hear what
Well,
Jahstar
thank you
has
for
to say.
sharing.
Yeah. But I just like
Well,
hearing it because
actually,
nobody will talk about it.
Well, it happens all over the place, actually. It happens in foreign countries, and a lot of people don't talk about it due to the fact that it is the Harper making different interdimensional access portals. And that's what you're hearing. And that's what's going on. And of course, they're not going to tell you. They're going to be like, oh, nope, it was an airplane. It was this, it was that. No,
Right.
these are different portals
And
that are
that's what
being
most people
opened
tell
all
me.
over the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
That reminds me of the that really loud sound that people are hearing, and it'll like shake their homes.
Yes.
It's not attributed to like a my words, I'm tired, sorry. Like a plate thing.
That's okay, darling.
Like a volcano, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking
Earthquake
about
or
the
anything like
shifting of the
that.
plates? Yes,
Yeah,
the shifting
it's
of the
not any of
plates.
those things. It's just something they can't explain. It'll shake only certain parts. Like it'll shake a person's
Exactly.
home, but
Places,
yeah.
people that don't normally get earthquakes are now getting earthquakes. Places that
Right.
normally don't.
Right.
The weather has changed. Everything has been programmed into pretty much a matrix.
Right. It's just it's
Right.
all interconnected. Like you can't change
So,
one thing without kind of affecting it all. You know what I mean?
yes.
I
Yes.
want to pause for a second and give some love to the chat real quick because I see a lot of people in here. They loving the conversation. There's some people just slid in. What's up, K Money? How you doing, sis? I'm trying to see if anybody else slid in that I ain't noticed. I think I already shout out Nikki New in the building. She dropping some jewels as well. This is I didn't know this was going to be this deep of a conversation, but I definitely appreciate everyone who's sharing the knowledge and the jewels in the chat, whether it's in the chat or on the panel. I appreciate you for coming up as well, Miss Lee Ann. First
Thank you.
time.
Thank you, Leanne.
First time.
Yeah. I was on with John one
I know, I
time for
always
just a few
hear.
minutes. Yeah, no, I was only on that one time, but yeah, I'm around. Just usually not on here.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of shy, so.
Right.
And on
Well, it's
that
good to
note,
see
I
you.
just
You don't froze up.
Have a
sorry,
blessed
no,
day.
I just don't want to take up too much time up here for you guys. I kind of ramble on, so
All right. We appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
head out. Thank you guys. It was nice talking to you.
You too.
Nice talking to you too. Be blessed.
Yeah.
Oh, she was
this
at
is
Mosh number 38.
Yeah, this is Lorraine. Lorraine said my children and I are in the book also. Moss number 38, South Carolina. See, if you would have said that, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't understand nothing she just said. Wow, that's dope.
Yep.
That's dope. That's really dope. Appreciate everybody for joining. I don't want to, spend too much time on that topic, but even though it's great, because if that's the type of stuff you're gonna put on your channel, that'd be real dope. But
yes.
What's one thing that you would like to share that no one would ever know unless they were you? Something that's interesting. It ain't got to be nothing that you don't want nobody to know, but
No. What people don't know about me that they should know, I don't do backstabbers.
oh, I don't think nobody do.
No, I really don't do backstabbers. See, people say, no, I don't do backstabbers. No, when I say I don't, mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Cut off.
Mm-hmm. I
You,
understand.
I could care less if you breathe in today than tomorrow. I don't, no, mm-mm. No. So yeah, that's one thing people don't realize about me is that I have feelings too.
And I
And
don't see why nobody would do anything like that to you. I mean, you've been the sweetest person, like one of the sweetest persons I met on social media. You know, you like one of the Aprils and the Rains, and
thank you.
Yahs. So like, I don't understand why
Yes.
anybody would
Oh
do
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that to you. That's my cuz. Shout out to my
Well,
cuz.
Well, I think people don't intentionally do things, but sometimes they do. And they don't realize that those things can affect more than one person and cause a lot of harm, a lot of discontent, and it's hurtful. You know, that's something that's unforgivable for me. Backstabbers, no, I can't because there's no trust there. If I can't trust you, there's nothing there.
If you've never
Friend, family, or foe.
done something to
Yeah.
someone,
If
what make them? Is it jealousy, or why would somebody do something to someone that showed them nothing but love? I've never, because I've been done like this several times. I'm like, what the fuck I do to you? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, see, I had to take out my earphones. Can you still hear me?
You got a little low. You got a little low.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but you're a little lower.
Yeah. No, there's are miserable, and misery loves company.
Uh-oh. Let me do that.
Can you hear me?
Let me do this. Go ahead. Yeah, it might be better with your earpiece in. I don't know, because you got a little lower. But we'll wait for you. Take your time. There you go.
Okay. There I go. Yes. It's I don't know why somebody would just. Well, it comes from being misery. Misery loves company, and I'm not a miserable person, so I don't get it. But
I don't either.
I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person that if you have something to say it. That would be your best bet. Because if I hear it from somebody else and then I have to confront you about it, I'm a Scorpio. It's not going to work out too good for you.
All right.
So, with that being said, if anybody's been talking about me behind my back and you want to get up here and say something, right now is a good time for you to do it.
Well,
I'm just saying, I'm calling you out. If you have anybody, I'm just saying.
Have it. This is your day. Go ahead and take care of what you got to take care of.
Well, all I'm just saying is, don't say you ride with me and that you love me and you talking about me. I could be, you know what? I could be real.
Uh-oh, we lost you. Unless we got another phone call. We're going to take a quick break. It's a little pressure in the building. Sit tight.
So special.
When you from, and a nigga wanna take your life. When you got 2 strikes and you gotta look a judge in his eye. When the money gets low, kids hungry and you gotta get low. When the weight on your shoulders, you stand on your toes or you fold.
I will never fold. Bitch, Just stand 10 toes when I walk through the door. Got a kid I gotta raise, so I gotta get paid. Why you think a nigga really try to blow? Bitch, I got a lot of goals. I remain on go. Switch and change my flow. I guess you lanes don't know. See, the game goes slow. I think your pipe done broke. And that let a nigga know that you might just fold. But you forgot about the diamond. It's all about perfect time. Get your ass up, nigga, stop crying. Don't you ever be silent. It's not for the bias. If you living in the streets, then your choice was the vibe. Your excuse, I don't buy it. Nah, pimp, you cannot deny you the heat, cause you're walking through the fire. And the heat keep rising. You will never see a real G tire. Cause I keep my eyes up to the highest.
Where you from, and a nigga wanna take your life. When you got 2 strikes and you gotta look a judge in his eye. When the money gets low, kids hungry and you gotta get low. When the weight on your shoulders, you stand on your toes or you fold.
What you know about pressure? Be strong, don't stress it. Move on to the next, cause the Lord gon' bless you. Every life battle is a lesson, and it ain't no question. The world get reckless, testing everything that you invest. Give it all to the man, he gon' send you that mess. If it's coming from the man upstairs, don't check. You don't ever gotta sweat, make sure that you read. It's a war out here, in the word it says. A lot of people so bad, combinations dead. That's the goddamn reason that I stand for my fam. Cause a man gon' hand, stay lit, no can. I was blessed with a game from the man, no sand. Gotta know how to move, gotta scramble like Randall. Your third eye open, gotta watch for the scandal. What you know about pressure?
Where you from, and a nigga wanna take your life. When you got 2 strikes and you gotta look a judge in his eye. When the money gets low, kids hungry and you gotta get low. When the weight on your shoulders, you stand on your toes or you fold.
You can do all that big talking all you want to, pimp. But when that pressure hits you, how you gon' respond? Yeah, yeah. Pressure, yeah, yeah.
So
Pressure.
Uh-oh. So I see you got another channel that you on, another phone, because I see you down here twice. Is that you? I'll bring you up.
Okay, thank you.
I can remove the other one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, because my phone had died.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying is that in real life, people don't seem to understand, like the song is talking about pressure, and you have to put pressure on people, to keep it 100. You can't, let's just say, I can't. Okay, so anybody want to pop up that has had a problem with me, or I did something that offended you and you need to talk to me, or or you would like to call me behind closed doors?
Yeah, that might be better.
Well, I'm just saying, because I'm real, I'm a spiritual person, and I don't like people messing with my peace.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
And when you start messing with my peace, that's like messing with my children and my money.
Talk.
So, we ain't got to go all there. There's no type there. Don't be jealous. Don't be envious. We both bleed blood, and we both gonna die when it's time for us to leave this earth and return back to the Most High.
Church say amen.
So, I'm just saying, I hear some things, and I'm just giving people the opportunity right now.
I just seen a post. Seen a post, just going by what you just said, and this is how I live. Once you cost me my peace, you gotta go. You costing me too much. That's
exactly. Exactly. Facts. Exactly.
Really.
So yes. So yeah, I can't. So that's why I'm just like, anybody, everybody.
I think if there was, I think it's whoever you talking about. I don't know. They had an issue with you that came up here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying if you want to call me, you can. But I figure like this: if you feel the nerve to want to talk about me to other people, then why not talk about me right here to my face? For I can address what you have to say.
Jeez.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm protected by the Most High. So whatever you was trying to do in the dark, it had came to the light and knocked on my door and disturbed my peace. So, in disturbing my peace, I need you to step up. Or would you like for me to call your name?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to do that.
Okay. I'm just saying, well, that's some things that people don't know about me.
Yeah, what you're doing right now is enough to know that you don't play.
Right. I'm doing a grown woman style.
Right.
I don't talk about people behind their back. I talk to you and tell you what I say. If you don't like what I say, okay, then just say we can agree to disagree.
Whew. Damn, did it get this hot? Did it get hot in here?
But be a woman about it.
Jeez.
Be a woman about it. I'm a grown woman, 52. And please, everybody, listen. This is some real talk. Never give people subliminal messages, because subliminal messages turn into real ass whoopings. So, don't send me no subliminal messages. Talk to me. That's all I have to say is talk to me. I don't do the subliminal messages. I'm just saying what I have to say. And I'm being very respectful, and with all that being said, my spirit is feeling fine and fancy free, loving me and loving myself, loving God, the Most High. And I'm fine. I just want the person to know that I know. And so just know that I know.
Yeah, that's you heard it here first. Whoever she's talking about.
You know that I know. So be careful when you put on your shoes, because Scorpios can be anywhere and everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be careful where you walk.
Don't play that shit. Don't play that shit. Every Scorpio I know got that goddamn same mentality. Every last one of them. Wow.
Yeah, so that's all. I'm just saying, I love to be loved. I love other people. When I say I love you, I love you. So when I say peace and agape, when I say agape, that's God love. You can't take that away from me or God. You can reject it, but I'm still going to give it to you.
Man.
And I'm saying everything with love.
Let's get into the sanctified section. Let me collect my thoughts. I got a couple more questions before we get out of there. We get into the
okay. All right, go right ahead.
Let me get my thoughts together.
Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section.
I'm with big dogs, bitch, we on that big dog shit. All my niggas great names, I'm on my pit bullshit. You better watch it going through the section. You better be heavily protected. You better invest in a weapon. We strapped in this bitch like a western. Maybe bonanza, the clip shaped like a banana. Had to pop a nigga dead in this pamper. Bitch, I'm an OG, better bring weight your manners. I am the light skin, Mike Jack, I'm battle. It don't even matter, I'm about to break these niggas down. I'm about to run up on these motherfucking niggas like a matador. Hit a nigga with the bullet the size of a cantaloupe. If a nigga say that he's sick of me, animal. Nigga, about to jump on a nigga ass like an antelope. Nigga, this arm and hammer, black tech, the mafia. All they gotta say is somebody coming around, they be popping them like a Texas nigga screwing and chopping them. Leave them on the floor, we eating them, mopping them. I don't do the fucking talking, but nigga talking about a cool retarded. That mean no worry, nigga. You better worry. These niggas shaking like a bucket from church. My dog call me, bitch, I'm there in a hurry. I'ma haul off and hit a nigga on purpose. Send us swerving, nigga looking nervous, no mercy, hurt the roof.
Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section.
I'm 1/5 of an elite group, regardless of the vocal booth. Our talent comes from the most high, it's not a fluke. Music flow through my veins, hip hop is in my roots. We the upper echelon, we glad we not you. Warn yourself if it sound like I'm pissing on you. You should be happy that I'm not shitting on you. Big dog, alpha male, let my nuts hang longer. No leash, no collar, fuck a fence, I leap over. Those lames in the game, let them know they time over. I go for the throat, bite down, lock on ya. My pavo got me a little bipolar. I dig holes, bury bones just to find closure. I don't play dead and I don't roll over. They chained me to a cylinder block, I got stronger. Gave me raw meat, gunpowder for my hunger. To protect mines, I'll die like a soldier. I'm gone.
Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section. Big dogs in the building. Came in the game, raised the bar to the ceiling. The thing gon' change if a broad look appeal. Cause we in it for the bucks, we just want a couple meal. Cause I'm sitting as one of the real. My lyrics is dumb as they get. My niggas, they dumb as a bit. And we will come running your shit. Cause this is that dick dog section. We don't give a fuck if you got next up, yes sir. I'm talking about sanctified shit. If we ain't who you ride, you get treated like a side. G, this music that is mine. Ain't no motherfucking line. And yes, and that's who I grind with. Keep that shit in mind. Keep that bullshit aside and keep your eyes on the prize. In my mind, I keep it focused on the grind. Believe me, I won't tell a lie. Cause when I look up to the sky, we gon' know we can by section sanctified. I forever ride with my guys. Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section. Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section, baby.
We back. We got Miss Jahstar here. It's her day. This been a great live. This been a great interview.
And can I say
chat
something?
love you. The chat love you.
Thank you. And Miss April, darling, I've been burning sage the whole time and salapantro.
Wow. Yeah, Miss April is on that deep tip too.
Mm-hmm.
I had an opportunity to talk to her, and she's deep as well. So this is very beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Now Oracle said, "Oh, praise the Almighty Sister, I love you."
Thank you.
I hope one day I can have both of y'all up here. Hell, I would love to have you, her, and Lorraine.
That would be awesome.
That would be dope.
I would appreciate that. Yes.
But just a couple more questions, and we're gonna get up out of here.
All right.
So I guess I want to know this. I'm pretty sure some others too. Are you gonna be going live on your channel?
Yes, I'm still working out things, and with your help, and I appreciate so much. You know, yeah, I plan on going live because we need each other.
Most definitely. Yeah.
You know, and
Um,
it's definitely a positive thing, a positive community, staying positive, no negativity. And definitely, if you have a problem with someone, be a woman or a man about it, talk about it. Because when you talk about it, you're being about it.
absolutely.
And so that's, you know I don't I it saddens me that a person would want to, you know put shade on me. But hey, You know, I don't have control over the universe. I have control over me and how I respond to someone else. So that's why I said it's an open panel at this point. And if you have anything to say, please, you know, don't throw rocks and hide your hand, or don't live in a glass house and throw rocks. Because the only person that's going to get cut up is you.
Mm,
That's real talk.
that's good.
So with that, with
All right.
that, do you have any other questions?
Now, my last question is, you got any last words? That's it. I'm
Yes.
answer on my whole list. Last words,
Okay.
Miss Jahstar, you got the flow.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, my last words to everyone would be live your life in peace and love. Understand that we only have one life, and the one life we're living, live it to the fullest. Because when we leave this flesh behind and our spirits move forward, understand you will never, ever have this life again. So, with that, love yourself, love on your family, love each and every one. Because love is agape, and agape is God. Peace and blessings. I thank you all for coming in, and may the Most High bless you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Jahstar. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank
this
you.
is Jahstar. We're going to hit her intro. I done seen the link dropped in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Just having this conversation with her, I'm gonna be tuned in. You should be tuned in, and support this black woman who got a lot of knowledge. So let's check out her intro before we get out of here. Again, I thank you for coming up here and having this interview with me, because I know it was short notice, but it was a beautiful time. I enjoyed it.
And I thank you, and I humbly thank you for inviting me on your platform. Thank you.
Anytime. Let's get your intro up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Jahstar. Yeah. Do it to me every time. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll go ahead and get up out of here. One love. Be blessed. Be safe. I'm riding out with my mom. Y'all be.
Taylor, look a girl. Girl, I am sexy.
Hit with another one.
Yo, Aldez.
Mama left her son, it took my soul from me. It left you bow at night, empty toilet bowl running. Kept it a whole hundred, paid the dues on the old night. Mama from that old run, just dope as fuck a cold woman. I never thought the day would come that I would lose her. Give her the highest praise, we know that is hallelujah. Pimpin', I just gotta do it. Watch me put my step into it. She didn't like that riding music, but this one here gon' keep her grooving. And mama let her hear her baby boy sing. I was singing to my mama till there's no pain. I wish I could go back to the old days. I miss you, mama. I know that you're gone away, but I'ma see you one day. I'ma see you one day. Ain't too much more to say. Just know your baby's okay. I'm okay. I can see you right now. That'll make the pain go away. It'll make it go away. Reaching out now, hoping that you feel no pain, no pain. Mama, I'ma see you one day. I came up about you in the early 80s. 8 pounds, 13 ounces, such a curvy baby. My pops was Gemini, my pops was really light. They say that I was spoiled, they say my mama got it right. Working day and night, my mama, she made a way. Mama love her baby, don't know where she got energy, but what she had, she sent to me, cause I be killing me. Shout out to my precious queen, cause God keep blessing me. And everything she taught me made her better me. And now I'm older now, I done learned my letters. So my manners and my pleasantry. My mama was heavenly, so what I plan to be is gon' take the man in me. You're gone away, but I'ma see you one day. I'ma see you one day. Ain't too much more to say. Just know your baby's okay. I'm okay. I can see you right now. That'll make the pain go away. It'll make it go away. Reaching out now, hoping that you feel no pain, no pain. Mama, I'ma see you one day. Mama, I'ma see you one day.
Body to beat global.
You know we miss you. We always gonna love you.